Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about how to become a Vanguard ISA millionaire through the Vanguard investing platform. Vanguard is a fantastic investing company, very trustworthy, been around for a very long time, and you can use its ETFs and its funds to become a millionaire in quick succession. The more you are willing to sacrifice, the quicker you can get there. Today we're going to be talking through some different tips and rules to get you to become a Vanguard ISA millionaire as quick as physically possible without compromising your lifestyle. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please smash that like button, consider subscribing to my channel, and I'll see you in there. Hey guys, welcome into the video. So again, we're talking about Vanguard ISA millionaire status and achieving it. The first thing I'm going to assume is that you are earning a good income and you have savings and an emergency fund. If you do not have these, if you do not have an emergency fund that is at least 1 or 2 times your monthly expenses, then please start there first before considering investing. Or if you're saving for a house, again, consider keeping that in cash. Those are the assumptions that I'm making today. So the first thing you're going to want to do is get yourself on the Vanguard investing website, set yourself up an ISA, and you can get yourself your stocks and shares ISA in which you can deposit £20,000 every year for as long as you see fit. Now this £20,000 can be deposited all at once immediately in a new tax year in April, or you can spread it out over the course of the year. Just bear in mind that you only get the £20,000 allowance for that year. If you don't use £5,000 of that allowance, once the new year rolls over, that's it, that allowance has gone. So do make sure you maximise the use of your allowance. Do please invest as much as you possibly can without compromising your lifestyle. It's recommended you invest at least 10% of your salary into Vanguard ETFs. So no matter what your salary is, you can do that. If you earn £20,000 a year, that is still enough to invest. If you earn £100,000 a year, then obviously you'll be able to invest more. But the key thing is starting up. You can earn £100,000 a year and still not be wealthy because you spend the maximum and you don't actually save any money. So do please bear that in mind. You're also looking to diversify the ETFs and you're aiming for a 7% return. Now, you don't have to diversify too much among ETFs as it is Vanguard's ETFs, because they're already, or some of them are already diverse enough as it is. I mean, the SP 500 or the FTSE 100 or the FTSE 250 are spread out across lots of different companies as it is. That's the point of an ETF. Well, maybe you could diversify across countries, so having the ETF in Japan, a Vanguard ETF in the SP 500 in the United States, and then one close in Europe or in the UK. Now the golden halo with ETF investing is the 7% return. If you can achieve a 7% return, you can become a millionaire very, very quickly in just a couple of decades. The more money that you can sacrifice and invest, and the more you're prepared to compromise your lifestyle, it's completely a subjective decision to do so, the quicker that you will get to that status. There's still some time that you have to allow for compounding, but instead of it taking 40 years or whatever, you can bring that down to 30 years or 25 years. It all depends on how much you're willing to invest and how much you're willing to sacrifice from your life to do so. But you've got to be careful not to end up investing all of your salary in Vanguard ETFs and then living on baked beans on toast and never going on holiday or buying yourself anything nice. That isn't much of a life in the meantime. So you have to find the balance, guys. Repeat this process for 36 years. Consistently invest like this and you're there. As I said, the earlier you can invest more money, the more front loaded your investments, the quicker it will take to get there. 36 years is a consistent amount of time expected at investing £100 a month and having a little £1,000 head start. But you need to consistently do this. Be disciplined and always make your monthly deposit pay yourself first. It is the easy, if a little bit boring way to millionaire status, but you view each payment as a block to getting towards that millionaire status. Every deposit that you make is a crucial building block to getting there. Again, as I said, the more sacrifices you make, the quicker you'll get there. If you can double your investment each month or double the deposit right at the start, then do it. The quicker you can do it, the quicker you can get there. You've got £20,000 worth of an allowance, so make sure you maximise that, reinvest all the dividends and reinvest any gains that you make along the way as well. The next thing is you cannot control the market, guys. That is why Vanguard ETFs are the best, I can't stress this enough, one of the best forms of hands-off, easy, low-risk investing that there is. They spread the risk. Your investment is spread across a whole lot of different companies, so it is as safe as it can possibly be. Not completely risk-free, but being spread across numerous companies, sectors and positions is the best way forward, and it diversifies your portfolio nicely. If the whole market is down, then likely your investment will be, but if the whole market is up, then your investment will return as well. It's more about time in the market, as you've probably heard before, than trying to time in the market. Essentially, you want to be in the market for as long as physically possible. So the earlier you start, the bigger deposit you can start with, the more maximum compounded returns that you will get. If you attempt to time the market, you will get it wrong more often than not, and that will lead to failure. You need to manage the expenses of your Vanguard ETFs. Choose the lowest fee ETFs that you possibly can. Vanguard ISA ETFs tend to be the lowest fee around anyway. Eliminate all the expenses that you possibly can, because they will detract from your returns. Discipline yourself. Keep the payment to your Vanguard ISA account as much as you can. Pay yourself first. That should be your priority, along with your mortgage and your car loans or anything like that. This should be one of the highest priorities that you have. Do you really need the £200 set of trainers, or would that money be better invested in your Vanguard ISA? Do consider, it's down to you subjectively to make your own decisions, but just do think about it in how you're going to get to your goals. What is the best Vanguard ISA ETF, you say? Well, in my opinion, it is the SP500 ETF with its low fee of 0.057%. It'll cost you £7 for every 10k that you've got invested, and it has the best historical growth, which is absolutely fantastic and key to getting towards that millionaire status quicker. So, shock horror, there's a market crash. Guess what? With ETF investing, no worries. Yes, the market will come down. Yes, your investment will be worth less. But historically, the stock market has recovered from every single stock market crash there's ever been. The dot-com bubble, the 2008 crisis, the global pandemic, all of these have recovered eventually. You just need to have time, patience and hold your nerve. This is why an emergency fund is so crucial, guys, because you don't want to be dipping in your investments at the worst possible time because you've had an unexpected bill come up for your house. Use your emergency fund for that. By loosely following these rules that I've set out in this video, hopefully we can get you to that Vanguard ISA millionaire status as quickly as physically possible. If it is subjective how many rules that you follow, if you follow all of them and you can invest even more and you're willing to make sacrifices, you will get there an awful lot quicker. But the process does work. The building blocks are there and the timescale may vary slightly, but the process will complete as long as you have the patience. It's been absolutely fantastic to bring you this video today, guys. Hopefully you can show your appreciation by smashing the like button, and I'll see you in another investing episode. Catch you later.